search for. Yeah, I got my drink. Got about a half a liter there.
Half a liter of seltzer water. You've got the mixed berry. I've got the blackberry citrus from Kroger.
Yeah, we're a couple of berry boys. General Raspberry.
A couple of General Raspberry boys. Raspberry.
I feel like a berry boy sometimes. Ah, there it is. There it is, everyone. That's how you.
Now it smells like a berry boy in here.
That's how you know we're back, when we got our beverages ready to go.
You gotta keep the voice crisp.
We got berry drinks.
Honey crisp.
And like I was saying before, you know, I feel like a berry sometimes.
I feel like a berry.
Especially if I wear too tight of a shirt.
Yeah, if your shirt's too tight, you look like a berry. You're gonna have a bad time.
Oh man, if you got a tight blue shirt on, you're gonna look like a bluebird.
And if you know what, if you don't have a berry-shaped body, that's okay. You can be a blueberry too, with...
I'm shaped like a blueberry or not, I'm not shaped like a blueberry, but I'm shaped like a malformed berry that nobody would want to eat.
You just need to eat some Willy Wonka candy, and it was a Willy Wonka candy that like tastes like a whole dinner, and then at the end it gets to like the blueberry pie or something.
Was it?
And it's blueberry cobbler, blueberry something. She's like, oh, blueberries, and then she starts to turn into a giant blueberry. It's like so all you have to do is eat some Willy Wonka. It's a whole meal in one candy. I remember it was that one.
Okay.
It's a gum. Oh, it's gum where it goes through a whole meal.
Really?
Yeah. You put the gum in your mouth, and then you go through like Thanksgiving dinner, and then it ends with dessert, and you turn into the dessert. But that's the freaked up part about it.
Yeah. That's a very specific part of that movie that I don't remember at all.
Wait, really? Where she turns into the blueberry?
Well, no. I definitely remember that part. I'm saying the like gum that has every meal, like that does sound vaguely familiar, but I don't remember. Like that sounds like so disgusting now that I think about it. You know?
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, it would be like watching a meal as a movie, but with your mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as far as sensory organs are concerned,
it would just have
the correct
feeling.
Analogy.
It would just have the. Thanks, Jacob, for explaining it to those fine people. It just has the feeling of eating a pie, so like, or eating a turkey. So like, you put the gum in your mouth and you're chewing, but in your brain you think you're eating a turkey.
So you even have like the mouth feel and
and with none of the calories. It's just a gum.
I'm sure it would have a few calories.
It probably have like five or 10.
But if it was supposed to be a whole meal, it would need to have calories. Otherwise, you would be like still. No,
that's
starving.
just the flavor of the gum.
Well, that's disgusting. That's kind of what I was saying.
No, but it feels like you're eating it. Like it changes your brain. And it fires like your mouth is opening and biting into a turkey, but you're really chewing on a gum.
That sounds.
It's
awful.
Mind-altering candy. Basically, you're going on some kind of a trip. It's like it's like a psychological. Yeah, it's a psychedelic trip where you go through eating an entire meal, but really you're just chewing a piece of gum.
I guess that's part of the premise of Willy Wonka's factory. I think everything was supposed to be like kind of psychedelic and like. Mm-hmm. Like a weird, like life-altering thing.
It's been a lot of life-altering.
That's how
things.
The whole thing was, you know, the way that all the kids like transformed. That's kind of what it was. It was like a cautionary tale, you know, like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it definitely changed me.
I know it changed
the
you.
Crap out of me.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we can't make too much of a habit of talking about Willy Wonka.
Yeah, or anime.
But it is an
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, but Willy Wonka is an iconic movie, so it might come up, whatever.
It might.
Fucking tweet us about it. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna say whatever we want to say.
What random part of Willy Wonka do you remember that your friends don't? Tweet it at us.
Tweet it at PASF channel?
Yeah, at PASF_channel.
We have a Twitter.
People also search for wouldn't fit.
Yeah,
Twitter
it was too long.
bitch.
But we don't. I'm surprised I even remembered that because we're still a pretty new channel, and we have a Twitter because we wanted to get that sweet SEO.
Yep, SEO. It's
and
the name of that psychedelic drug that you take, right?
No.
Oh.
That's LSD.
I don't know. Oh.
And we wanted to have the account, but we still haven't even used it at all. So, if anyone is listening out there that likes the show, even if you like it just a little bit, hit us up.
Yeah.
Hit us up anywhere. Like, say hi. Give us some suggestions. If you if you think we're annoying as fuck, like you can say like you guys suck. Get off the internet.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to get a bunch of that.
And really, that's fine because we're not gonna.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing it no matter what you say or write.
Ryan and Jacob are here to stay. We're internet boys. We're the internet berry boys.
We were born here, and we decided we need to give back.
I was born as a blueberry, and my name is Jacob, and I'm here to tell you that. Welcome to People Also Search For.
Yay!
The show where we find and search for and discover the meaning of life's greatest questions.
And their answers.
I think that's what Colonel Blueberry would sound like.
Colonel Blueberry? So would he be the colonel to General Raspberry?
Raspberry?
Yep. Okay.
Because I feel like General Raspberry would be like, Colonel Raspberry in my office now.
Wait, what did you think Colonel Raspberry's voice was going to be?
The one that I just did.
Colonel what did you say,
Colonel
Blueberry?
Colonel Blueberry?
Yeah, what would Colonel...
He'd be like, oh! Welcome to People Also Search For, the show where I, Colonel Blueberry, and my good friend, General Raspberry.
General Raspberry.
To my left. Sounding off.
No,
all right, let's not get too deep into the lore of General Raspberry. I mean, that's our thing, We don't want to give too many spoilers out.
Yeah, we don't want to tell you about who General Raspberry is until you're ready to know.
This is some deep lore, and me and Ryan are just, like, developing a whole universe around it, so...
yeah, and that universe is our lives.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what we're... I just wanted to know. If I typed in Blueberry, or Colonel Blueberry and General Raspberry, what would come up?
What? It might now that you're giving away all the secrets.
What? Well, no. I mean, it's not what you would know.
I mean, at least it's not already
on there. It's a secret machine. It's a secret machine on untapped.com. Secret machine, raspberry, blueberry. Oh, it's a beer recipe. I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't understand. But, cool. That's what you get. Nothing interesting there.
Yeah, unless you love alcohol.
Which we don't.
Well, speak for yourself, Ryan. I love alcohol. I just don't partake in alcohol right now.
Alcohol makes me feel terrible, but,
It makes a lot of people feel terrible.
It's good in the moment, but terrible in the aftermath. And
you sound like you're getting paid to say that. It sounded so
unnatural
and
podcast host.
No, Ryan, you're definitely
sponsored by General Robert.
You're definitely not being paid to say that alcohol is bad in the aftermath.
No, I'm not.
That's pretty much just.
That's not a good ad.
That's pretty much just common knowledge at this point.
Ooh,
I think everyone knows if you drink a lot, you're probably gonna feel bad, at least some of the time.
Yeah, probably.
But when it's going down, baby, you feeling good.
It's going, yeah. And when you're going down,
God damn it, Ryan.
On some Fruit Monster, you're gonna have a good time. I mean, monsters are scary, and it's October right now.
It is October, Ryan.
We finally made it.
You've steered the ship in the
We
correct
made-
direction.
We're steering the ship right in to the harbor of knowledge.
of spookiness. And
Yeah, of
ghosts.
knowledge of spooks and spookiness and ghosts and goblins and gore
and terror.
terror and fear.
Mm.
Go look up the
Love-
rest of those words on the dictionary.
Love that fear.
I love that fear.
Well,
we had some
we all-
fears last time.
We already talked about childhood fears and a little bit of current fears, but
And adult fears.
I personally love the Halloween season, and I like the spookiness. You know, I like when the weather's getting gloomy and rainy and dark and cold. You know, it's inviting. I love that. I love that darkness,
Yeah,
man.
all the trees die.
I embrace the death and the darkness, 'cause I'm fucking edgelord, bro.
There's nothing green about it.
I'm the lord of all edge.
And what does the Lord of Edge say about October?
Fucking rules.
Yeah! October! Fucking rules! I enjoy October.
like
Fall's my favorite season.
Really?
It's just the
It's my
weather's
favorite too,
nice.
Ryan.
Really?
I never knew that about you.
We're together
See,
all the
everyone-
time, and we didn't know that each other liked fall.
Well, we're not together all the time.
In spirit, I think I think about you all
Aw,
the time.
Thanks, Ryan. I think about you sometimes.
Oh, cool. As long as it's sometimes. As long as it's not never. Except, unless we're recording the podcast,
But-
then you have to think about
but-
me. 'Cause
but
you have
no-
to watch after
I-
my words. And save me!
I really didn't know that you liked fall the most, but I guess I don't know. Is that a thing that friends know about each other? Their favorite season?
Yeah, you should know about the favorite seasons and the seasons of love, like when they're in love. You should know, and they should
Wow.
talk to you about it. Because you know what? If they don't, they'll probably say something stupid and go crazy over someone they've fallen in love with. You got to be a good friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
Being a good friend. So what are you gonna be for Halloween?
Being a friend.
Are you gonna be Betty White?
I'm gonna be Betty White as a giant box of cereal, which is amazing. Anyway,
Are you gonna dress up for Halloween, Ryan?
I'm probably not gonna dress up for Halloween. I saw this really funny video the other day of a costume though, and it was like this guy, and he was holding a porta potty, and then the door of the porta potty opens, and it's like the guy's head on like a little tiny
Aw.
body, and he's just like, "What are you doing? I'm trying to take a shit in here," or whatever, and he like slams the door.
Oh man.
And so it's just a fake man holding a porta potty, and the real guy's inside of it with like this tiny
Yeah, I
body.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I always had a respect for whoever came up with like certain costumes that incorporated like half of your body or
Yep.
just your head. If you had like a giant paper mache person that looked like it would be like your dad, and it was like holding a little baby, and like you're
You're the baby.
Yeah, you're the baby like walking on the ground.
But it's your real dad, but made from
No, but
paper mache.
It's just like a giant like 10-foot dad.
Yeah. Giant 10-foot dad's my favorite kind.
Or there's the classic dinosaur where it looks like your feet are the dinosaur's feet, and then like
Yeah.
you're riding on top of it. And there's fake legs coming off the side, That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
So why are you have no reason to dress up for Halloween? I know we're gonna be going to a party.
Party? I probably will. I just don't know what I'm gonna be yet. You were a cat last year.
I was a cat.
Are you gonna be a cat again
I was
this year?
a cute little kitty.
Do you think you'll be a cat again?
Fucking hot pussy.
'Cause
cat. Oops, sorry. Oh,
Oh,
God. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Don't mess around with that mic too much, Jacob.
I just bumped the mic.
It
Sorry.
might be
sorry,
too loud
sorry,
now.
sorry.
Okay. So you're gonna go as a cat.
No, I'm not gonna be a cat.
Oh,
anymore.
you're not gonna be a cat again. What are you gonna be? Maybe I'll base my costume on yours. Maybe like Starsky and Hutch or something. Have all the ladies.
Oh man, that would be funny to have like a duo. You should look up duo costumes.
Oh, I will. I just want to see a Starsky and Hutch costume real quick.
Yeah, that's like normal clothes though. Who gives a fuck about that shit?
Oh, yeah, that's just, we would just look like
That makes me
you just get a Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller mask and just wear that with any clothes. Go.
What?
I did that by accident. I was going to type in Google. All right, so would it be couples costumes or dual costume, like dual person?
Well, originally I said duo costume.
Duo costume.
It could be like partner or like couple.
44 best dynamic duo costume images. Should we check that and see what people have come up with?
Yeah, why not?
This is on Pinterest, so you know it's gonna be.
We can
good.
be Batman and Robin.
Oh, this is gonna be hard to go through, and these are all just small children, and it looks like there's like some Scooby Doo. You got your Fred Jones and your Daphne Blake. You got your Buzz and Woody.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Buzz Aldrin. That's not who that is. Yeah, these all suck.
Well, that one's okay. The Milk and Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, that guy gets it in. All right, Pinterest, I'm out of here.
Fuck
I don't
that.
want to log in to see any
Pinterest,
more of that.
I don't even know how that shit works.
Should
Go to something better,
Yeah,
Ryan.
like 79 couple costumes 2019. We could do that. Oh, that's on womensday.com. I don't know if we're gonna. Crap, these are all like people in relationships. I wanna see that. We aren't
Not
in
necessarily.
Oh, best bud duo costumes. Here we go.
All right.
Halloween costumes.
I did a duo costume with like my like teenage friend. Like we were Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World.
Oh man, it's Wayne's World.
I've seen that one a lot. I've seen like Jay and Silent Bob a lot.
Party time, excellent.
Have you ever seen
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
that or like Dogma or
I've seen
Clerks?
Yeah. Dogma I don't remember too much about. Clerks I've seen, and Clerks 2.
Yeah, those are good guys.
Those would be. We could probably do that.
Oh no, I didn't mean them. I fucking hate Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh no! I mean, I was talking about Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh
We could
yeah,
probably do that
Yeah,
pretty
but that's
easily.
like I was saying. I've seen that a lot before. I would want to get like if we were gonna commit to doing a duo costume, I would want it to be like pretty creative. Like we're probably
So not Game of Thrones.
Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi, the classic.
That's of course not a creative one, but
You want to be Georgie and I'll be Pennywise?
no,
Okay.
I don't like that franchise.
You don't like it?
All this stuff, like all these costumes,
Man.
are like shit that I hate.
One of the scariest
I would
parts.
never be any of these things. Like one of them was Game of Thrones. Like I never even watched that.
You wouldn't be Frozen 2, Olaf and Sven.
These
That's
are all
the,
fucking.
That's the snowman
This is all
and
Disney
the
shit. What
deer.
the fuck?
It's because this is a popular website. It's one of the first results on Google. Should we go?
There's Doc and Marty. Like
Yeah, Doc and Marty.
Or we could be like Rick and Morty.
WWE.
Oh, you could be
costumes.
Rick because you have crazy fucking weird scientist hair.
I could. Oh, sweet. Yeah, and then like.
But you have to learn how to say wubba lubba dub dub.
I'd have to learn how to like burp and slur on command. I don't know if I can commit to this. Oh, there's a Jay and Silent Bob one right there. All right.
Of course.
Fred Flintstone and Bernie Rubble, classic duo. You know, I like them. They're
Walter and Jesse.
Oh my god! All right, people. So we've just stumbled upon a SpongeBob SquarePants and SpongeBob and Patrick
This
dual
costume is fucking disturbing.
They are the giant inflatables that you've seen people run around in. Maybe a raptor or something.
It's on HalloweenCostumes.com under duo costumes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
They're supposed to be like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Oh, it's them. It's them wearing the costumes.
So it's a costume of characters wearing costumes.
Why does SpongeBob have so many abs and like why did they make him like this gigantic buff like body? Why isn't it just a big cube?
Yeah,
like,
and then he has like a tiny head on top of the body.
Yeah, he looks like.
I mean,
he looks like Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, he looks like Powder Toast Man. I remember his body looking like that, like in one of the episodes, but I don't remember.
Was it when him and Patrick were wrestling? Like they were in like the boxing. Oh, was it boxing,
Maybe.
wrestling, or boxing? Ring?
Yeah,
And he's like, "My name's not Rick."
Yeah.
He erases like the P on his name tag, the Pat part.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's some good nostalgia for you there, right there. Yeah.
Good
I
old
love it.
SpongeBob.
But yeah, you look up these costumes, the SpongeBob and Patrick inflatables, because it looks like Patrick is wearing a shirt like what we were describing earlier, where you look like a blueberry, except he's not wearing a shirt at all.
It's so weird of a shape. Like, but I wonder if it's like a big foam thing. Cause look, the legs are even. Or maybe it's like an
it's the inflatables, like the sumo wrestlers.
Okay.
Except it's shaped like SpongeBob.
See,
and Patrick.
I don't like.
But they both have abs. Like, why do they both have abs?
Yeah, they're just like painted on abs. I don't love the inflatable costumes. I think they're pretty like hokey and it's stupid looking.
Yeah, I mean, I'd wear it though. Oh, that's the okay. Make it easier to find it on the list of their best bud duo costumes on HalloweenCostumes.com. It's the last one, so you can just scroll all the way down to the bottom and you'll find it for the SpongeBob one.
Yeah, I didn't get any good ideas from that.
Me either. We could go. I mean, we were on page 1. These is going to be all the popular stuff. We could go and dive deep. I'm talking.
So fucking deep.
This is so many O's. This is 9 O's in our Google right now. We are going to page 9 and see
that
what
might
we
be
find.
a little too far.
It might be too far, but we can't go back
well,
now.
There's
There's more duo costumes for 2-for-1 package. 31? What were you saying?
Yeah, I just saw that one because it said creative couples costumes for Halloween.
On stayglam.com? I'm down for that.
And it's from
We're
3 years ago.
Dang. 3 years ago.
Hopefully it's not all
These
fucking...
are already look better.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a bunch of Disney bullshit. Oh,
Well,
okay. You got
yeah.
Witch Doctor and Voodoo Doll.
I love that. And you got Little Red Riding Hood.
Hopefully
and the Big Bad Wolf.
hopefully people can get ideas from this from us because otherwise
Yeah.
who the fuck cares about us looking at different costumes? But
Yeah.
if you're lucky, we might put a picture of us in our duo costume.
We might.
If we do it.
If we're the Mummy.
And we're
King
gonna have to
Tut.
hit 20,000 subs for that to happen.
Yeah,
first, so.
20,000. You've got about 20 or so days.
Yeah.
And that's
you have about
a week from now. You're gonna have about 20 or more, or 10 or more days.
You have about 3 weeks, so
good luck.
Get clicking. Hit that bell, motherfucker.
There's still a bell? Oh man, I don't even know how to. This is cool. Freddy Krueger and her victim. Like the husband is like so lazy.
You know what? You know what I just thought of? That would be funny.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
We can be John Travolta and Sam Jackson from Pulp Fiction. And you can be in blackface.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I'd love to do that. I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, that's
But that
terrible.
would be really funny.
I was actually joking about that being a funny idea.
What?
I just wanted to say it.
I think that it would be a good look for us. And then you could, like, walk into the room and look around like you don't know what's going on.
Hey, the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we need a Mia Wallace, though. We're gonna need that.
We?
Dude, who else is gonna overdose? Oh wait, that's spoilers. Spoilers.
If you haven't seen Pulp Fiction by now, then there's no hope for you anyway.
Yeah, and if you want to come to a party with us and overdose on something, we're looking for a Mia Wallace. So send in your applications now.
You really bailed on the 31, didn't you?
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't even think there were 31 on the list.
That's because you didn't hit the next page.
Fine, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna hit the next. There's 3 pages on this. Usually they condense it into 1.
Yeah, there's that's not really. What? Their face looks so weird. I hate that.
I like that it's not specifically the Disney one. I mean, this is, but like this has got some style to it.
No, it's just like
it's the Mad Hatter and the Queen of Hearts.
It's like the Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory or whatever the fuck the new one's called.
Yeah, but the Queen of Hearts costume is is an original costume. It's not the costume from the movie.
No.
But the Mad Hatter one is. So he's unoriginal and she's more original, you know.
Mario and Princess Peach.
Again.
You could be Princess Peach, right?
You want to go as Mary Poppins and Bert, and you can be Mary Poppins?
How about Bert and Ernie?
Bert and Ernie? Oh, yeah.
That would be funny.
That would be really funny, except we would have to... I'd be willing to do it if it was like some hat thing. I don't want to put like orange crap all over my face.
I'd have to be Bert because I'm definitely more sour than you.
Yeah.
And you're like Ernie because you're...
I'm a
fucking stupid all
yeah,
the
I'm
time.
an idiot. All I do is take baths all day.
Hey, Bert. Oh, look at my rubber ducky, Bert.
Hey, Bert.
And I'd just
you
be
want to wear
like,
a King Kong costume with me, Bert?
I'd be like, shut the fuck up, Ryan. Nobody gives a fuck about your rubber ducky. Piece of shit.
Nobody's ever cared. Okay, this is a costume of old couple. Like, that's not... It's just like you wearing, like, your grandparents'
That's basically
clothes.
not even a costume.
No, because you could just be an old... Old people couldn't wear that costume because they would just be them.
A monochromatic couple.
That's kind of cool, but...
They do look like they're black and white.
Everything on this list is in black and white. Elvis and Marilyn Monroe.
More fucking Game of Thrones.
They went on a date, right? Elvis and Marilyn
I
Monroe.
don't fucking know. I don't give a fuck
Oh.
about Elvis.
All right, well, Jon Snow and Ghost. I mean, that's cool. Popeye and olive oil. Yeah, that would be fun. We could go as that.
Yeah, you'd make a good olive oil.
I would. I mean, I think you'd make a good Popeye. I think we've chosen.
Eat your spinach,
Popeye. I don't know what's olive oil sound like.
Yeah, well, no, she's more high pitched than like.
Popeye.
She's like,
Oh, Popeye! Oh! Save me from...
What's the Pete? No, what's
nah.
Bloatus? Bloatus right now.
Is that his name?
Bloatus?
Bluto? No, Bluto.
Bluto.
Or is that like a?
No, that's combining Blue and Pluto.
Oh my God, Ryan.
Yeah. Breaking Bad costume. No, fine. Brutus. It's Brutus.
Is it
I'm pretty sure. I can cross reference.
A2 Brute?
Brutus Popeye. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, it is
Confirmed.
Brutus.
The-
Bluto. It was
it's
Bluto.
Wait, Brutus. They're both right. Bluto is a cartoon. Wait, what? Are Bluto and Brutus the same? People also ask. It is generally accepted that Bluto and Brutus are one and the same. However, a 1988 Popeye comic published by Ocean Comics presented the two characters as twin brothers. So,
Oh.
before 1988, what we both said was correct. After 1988, what we both just said is completely incorrect. They're twin brothers! There's two
We can
bad
be
people in
Bluto
Popeye.
and Brutus and nobody will fucking know.
Yeah, we're just wearing we walk in wearing just a black like
The
shirt,
same.
a black collared shirt and a pair of khakis with like a little tiny paperboy hat,
little
tiny paperboy hat. Yeah.
Oh man.
And then yeah, we'd be the talk of the town. They'd be like, man, there's a Bluto and a Brutus. You don't get that every Halloween party.
I
wish I
know.
was cool like those guys.
I still think that we can come up with a better idea.
We
though.
can. That was just a, you know, little red herring. Oh, hey, there you
A
go. Pulp
red
Fiction.
herring.
We found it. There's one of Vincent Vega and
then
Mia
somebody
Wallace.
doing blackface.
Yeah, and
Oh.
somebody doing blackface right
Oh.
behind. Wait, is that you, Jacob? Why are you in the picture with these models?
What?
Why are you in the picture with these models,
It's
Jacob?
clear that I'm not in the picture,
You're
Ryan.
da-
Everyone can see it on the screen if you're watching
Ah, damn.
the podcast.
Right, I forgot. We have a screen now.
I
If you guys
forgot.
didn't notice on YouTube, you can go and watch what we're scrolling through on the internet while we talk. And if
Yeah.
you aren't interested, then just keep listening. and
Oh,
imagine
this one gives me
yourself.
an idea. This is Mona
Mona
Lisa
Lisa.
painting and burglar.
Yeah.
You know what would be even better? Mayor McCheese and the Hamburglar.
I'm gonna spit citrus all over the computer.
Again.
No, again, yeah. My computer's gonna be completely soaked by the end of the recording of this. Yeah,
I
Mayor
saw your-
McCheese and ham.
I saw you taking a drink and I specifically like tried to time it so that I said
Jacob,
Mayor
why?
McCheese right when you drank.
That's rude. Why would you try and make me spit? You know it's expensive
Spit
for this
what?
equipment.
Spit cum?
Yeah, for me to spit. Why do you always want me to spit cum on my keyboard?
Welcome to People Also Sit For Where we spit hot cum.
Mm.
Not really. But sometimes. Ryan does.
Yeah. On the keyboard again. I'm not saying out of what it got spit, but it's been there.
What are you looking for now?
I was going to look for a Mayor McCheese and Hamburglar costume. I'm sorry, that was so funny. I got off of. My mind went away for a minute.
I almost forgot about it too.
Mayor McCheese and Hamburglar costume. Ooh, baby. I'm digging that McCheese. Wow. That
oh my god.
is one of the greatest costumes I've personally ever seen.
That's pretty... The head looks pretty good. It's like a paper mache head.
It looks kind of like the heads on that space dust candy we found a few episodes ago.
Yeah, a little
you remember
bit.
that? That was last episode with the Oompa Loompas. It looks like...
That was last... No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
No.
Only time will tell.
it's okay.
If that wasn't the last one.
Or we could be Ronald McDonald and Mayor McCheese. I hate clowns though. Like
Ronald McCheese.
I don't give a fuck about clowns, so I wouldn't want to be Ronald.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Ronald either.
I always liked the Hamburglar though.
This is a cooler Mayor McCheese. Yeah, the Hamburglar.
That was a figurine of Mayor McCheese.
It was? Oh, yeah. No wonder that costume looks so good. It's not. Whoa! $118 for that figure of Mayor McCheese?
From Walmart. What the fuck?
Walmart's... Why is it so expensive? That must be...
It's a collector's item.
I guess. You can get one for... It's okay. You can get the set with the Mayor McCheese and the Hamburglar on eBay right now for $74.99. So we could buy the figures and then we could carry them around in our hands while we're wearing the costumes.
We would get so much candy.
We'd get so many phone numbers for business contacts asking us to make them costumes because our costumes are so fucking awesome.
I don't know if we have enough time to do that though.
We're busy.
Yeah,
it's true. We are busy searching and...
Unfortunately, 23 subscribers isn't going to get us to the point that we don't have to work regular jobs anymore.
Yeah.
So fucking ring that bell, motherfucker!
Yeah, subscribe, please. But if we do, and we're talking about it on YouTube specifically, even if you're listening to the podcast elsewhere, a subscription on YouTube would totally help us out. But I'll let you make that decision if you think it's worth your time.
All right.
Let's get back on it.
We can maybe see if there's a couple more costumes, and then there's something else I want to know.
Yeah,
about
we could.
Halloween, Ryan.
What?
Just as a little foreshadowing.
Let's look one more. Let's pull up one more because this is the holiday season. We want to give you all the costume ideas that we can.
Yeah, we're gonna search so you.
Six is low.
We're gonna search so you don't have to.
Do you want to type in single costumes to like?
What?
Do you want to keep going with dual costumes for two people or just?
I mean, I guess we don't have to. You can maybe just search for like creative costumes.
Yeah.
Or like unique or something.
Creative costumes. Well, if you're searching for something unique on the internet, you're probably not gonna. It's not unique because somebody's told you about it. So.
Ryan.
What?
Don't insult the internet like that. That's part of the premise of our show. You gotta believe in the internet!
I believe in it. But I'm just saying that if somebody else is telling it to you, that the person who made it up that's telling it to you is more unique than the person receiving it. Now, what you do with the information is where you make it unique.
Ryan, you're going to have to really believe in the internet if you want anyone to believe in us.
If you're telling somebody something in person, that's the only one person hears it. So that is a unique statement to that person from you. But on the internet, thousands of people can read it.
All right, enough of the semantics. Let's see if we can find a couple more costume ideas.
Yeah, let's get back on this. We're wasting time here.
Yeah, we need to get ideas so we don't go into the Halloween party this year dressed with a t-shirt that says, "This is my lazy Halloween costume."
Yeah, and it's like on a piece of duct tape.
That shit is fucked.
Yeah.
That is stupid. You're not allowed to do that. Especially if it's a
costume
party. Don't do that shit. You at least make an effort. Even if you just get like something I had last year, which was like the little headband of cat ears and like a little like makeup on my nose or whatever.
Yeah.
I did like the bare minimum for a costume.
Yeah. I wore a giraffe onesie.
epic Halloween costumes.
It was fun. I thought we looked pretty good. We didn't look out of place.
I mean, we were both animals, so it was somewhat of a duo costume.
yeah, we are animals.
Is that
on
Sanji?
the dance floor? It's Guy Fieri.
No, the next one.
Richard Branson?
Oh.
No.
It looks kind of like a Sanji costume, doesn't it?
Dang, you can go as Nicki Minaj and have
Ryan, you didn't even acknowledge my
What?
weeb comment.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by this picture
Jesus.
of somebody dressed up as Nicki Minaj. What was your weeb comment?
I said, doesn't it look like that's a costume for Sanji?
It does.
Which is something that you dressed up as before?
I did. He's missing the gold buttons on his jacket, but besides that, pretty dang close.
And he looks like he should have a cigarette in his right hand.
And and some curves on his eyebrows. You need curvy eyebrows if you're gonna beat Sanji.
Sorry you were so distracted in the scantily clad woman.
Yes.
That's supposed to be a costume of Nicki Minaj. Which, why would you even try to do a costume of, like, a celebrity? Like, what? You should pick a
then
character.
you're just wearing expensive clothes that
Yeah.
are fake versions of the expensive clothes.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like that genre, like hip hop. Like a lot of it's just expensive clothing.
Yeah. What else do we got here, Ryan?
Not like Guar where you're wearing a crazy.
Oh yeah, like a fully like.
Battle armor. Okay. The 49 most unique and epic Halloween costumes.
That's the one you were just on.
Change it. Got it.
Change it.
Change up 38 of the most clever and unique costume ideas. MakeItLoveIt.com. Makeit-loveIt.com. And this, my friends,
Oh,
is where you can see
I hate it already.
a costume of a gumball machine where it's just a bunch of poof balls sewed to a sweater.
Oh, we could be Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show. The
We could
gumball
be.
machine reminded me of that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I would respect that if somebody else had a Mordecai
We
and
could
Rigby.
be Finn and Jake from Adventure Time.
Yeah,
We
that
could-
wouldn't be bad.
Bender and Fry from Futurama. Although I feel like it would probably be hard to walk around in a Bender costume.
I almost was Fry last year, but for whatever reason, I like bailed on it.
85.
Oh, I couldn't make my hair like swoop up like that. So I was like, if I can't make my hair look, and then I got some
the
of that.
hair is a big deal.
I got some of that spray stuff that makes your hair colored, and it looked like fucking shit.
Like orange?
Yeah.
Like bright orange?
Yeah,
Yeah.
orange hair.
It looked like you got Cheeto dust in your hair.
And it just looked like it didn't work very well. It looked like really splotchy, and like a lot of it got on my head, and then it like smeared and shit. And
Yeah, most of that stuff looks bad, especially the colored ones. Like if you're doing like Dracula or Dracula's, or no, it's Frankenstein's wife who has the big white stripe in her hair. If you're doing like a big white stripe in something or doing something with black and white, they work all right. But all the colored ones look gross.
well, I what I originally wanted was to get the like styling paste that's colored, because that
yeah.
actually works. But that spray shit, don't even waste your money on that.
No, unless you. Well, and then if somebody touches your hair, it's like disgusting too.
Yeah.
It gets all over the place because it doesn't stick to your hair. Like if you take your shirt off, it'll be all over your shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, Wayne and Garth. You already did that.
Yeah. There's an inflatable.
Broad
That's pretty
City,
dope.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that they did do that. The one on Broad City was huge though. It was like 6 feet wide, like a giant bubble. It's pretty funny.
Do you want to both go as Bernie Sanders?
Fuck no.
And
You would be.
Oh
able
wait,
to,
here. You go as Bernie Sanders, and then I'll go as a giant
Why
thing
would-
of 1% milk.
Why would I be Bernie Sanders?
You want me to be? I'll be Bernie Sanders,
You're
and you go
Jewish.
as a giant container of 1% milk,
He's Jewish, right?
and I'll chase you around, coming after the 1%.
Oh my God, Ryan.
What, dude? That's where stupid Halloween costume ideas come from.
That was the worst fucking joke.
Exactly. That's the spirit of Halloween, man. You got to make your dual costume so stupid that people are like, "Heh, they bought that."
I don't know if anyone would get it.
I think they would, as long as you had a big 1% on it. It couldn't. We would have to print out a 1% logo and put it on the milk canister.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't be that hard, but I hate the pun joke, and I hate that it's political. I don't want to be politics, Ryan.
Do
We're
you
not.
want to go as a LaCroix? LaCroix boy.
I don't know what that means, but it's also very stupid
Sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
that I didn't want to be political.
Oh, okay. We won't be political, but I am a LaCroix boy. I'm a fan.
I know.
You're a fan, I think, right?
It's fine.
Gotcha.
There's another Broad City one.
I don't even know what Broad City is.
Avocado toast. You don't know Broad City?
No,
Oh man, you're missing out.
I totally am. But the avocado toast looks pretty good. I would eat that.
Yeah.
And Forrest Gump and Lieutenant Dan. We could go as the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus.
I'm good.
What? You don't want to be a witch with me? Oh, we could go as wizards. We could go as Harry Potter wizards.
Harry what?
I am a wizard today.
I mean, there's a lot of creative one, or I guess more unique, but
Ew.
I still hate them all.
Dude,
Snapchat
Snapchat filters. Oh, never mind. That's this one.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna be a Snapchat filter one, and I was like, "What filter is that?" It'd be cool if you could make a giant paper mache version of your face that's like one of the Snapchat filters that like seriously alters like the perspective of your face, and you wore that over your head. That would be awesome.
Yeah, or like a Bitmoji version. Like,
Yeah. We could go as emojis from the Emoji movie that was so good.
Did you watch the Emoji movie?
No, I just heard that it was
okay.
really bad. Do you want
Well,
to watch
of course
it?
it would be bad, Ryan. It sounds like a terrible
You see
idea.
what I'm seeing? Bowl of cereal. Glass of milk. A bowl of cereal. Following that, I like the bowl of cereal costume.
That's
pretty cool.
That's a bowl of cereal I wouldn't mind taking a bite out of.
Yeah, and it's so creative. You know the pool noodles that you float on in the pool in the summertime? They're all these beautiful, bright colors. All they did was cut slices of those, and boom, you got Fruity Loops.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Not
then
bad.
Yep, paper mache. Throw some Fruity Loops in there. Get a giant tinfoil wrap piece of Centra and
Centra.
yeah, Centra. Attach it on there. That's the tip of your spoon.
I'm sure
Bowl of cereal.
I'm sure everyone knows what Centra is.
They're gonna find out when they search for it.
Very relatable.
Do you want me to look at
No,
what Centra is for everyone?
it's fine.
I'm not even sure I know. I just said a word. It's okay.
Why do they have so many like political figures? Nobody gives a shit about that.
Oh yeah, Real Housewife, Hillary Clinton, Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell. We could go as
I never watched Saved by the Bell. so
Kelly. What's her name? Kelly Kapowski or something.
I don't know. I just said I'd never watched Saved by the Bell.
Well, you missed out. Wait,
I'm sure I did.
How is Gangnam Style a costume? They're just dressed as Psy and like two people in V-necks. This is stupid. I don't like that.
Yeah,
one.
a lot of these are stupid.
This is cool. Beetlejuice, like the weird claymation. What's her name? Mad Marge. Is that what her? No, that's from. I'm thinking of Pee Wee's Big
Oh,
Adventure.
yeah. Large
Marge. Yeah, and she looks that claymation part. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of freaky stuff from Beetlejuice. Is it true that they're making another Beetlejuice movie?
I hope. I think so.
Hope?
You want to confirm?
There's no way they could make it as good as the.
Yeah, but I want to see another one.
I mean, I would watch another one, but
New Beetlejuice movie. We're about to.
Beetlejuice 2.
People also ask, is there going to be a Beetlejuice 2 movie? The answer was Beetlejuice. That's Beetlejuice 2. That's not. When's it gonna come out? Beetlejuice 2 release date 2018 movie poster. So I don't know if it's an actual thing. Apparently they're playing Beetlejuice in theaters right now though, so we could go see it, but the original one. Here you go. Beetlejuice 2 IMDb. This is a follow-up to the comedy Beetlejuice 1988 about a ghost who's recruited to help haunt a house. Yeah, Tim Burton's making it, of course.
It doesn't sound like it's in production though, because it doesn't have any names attached to it.
No, not yet. It is on IMDb though, so it's been talked about, but there's no confirmation of when it will come out or if it will come out. Production notes from IMDb Pro say update. Never mind. Never mind. There's no release date. Beetlejuice 2. This says Beetlejuice 2 2014, but it's a comedy, so I don't. It's probably just like a parody or something. But yeah, that's a good movie. There's some scary movies.
It's not really well. That's a very creepy movie.
It's creepy.
It's not super scary though.
Yeah, it's scary, but it's kind of it's aesthetically pleasing. It's nice. It's not something that you're gonna be scared of. It's just got a scary aesthetic.
I don't think they could make any like good follow up to that movie.
Probably not. Did you ever see that movie Monkey Bone?
No.
That movie sucks.
What?
Like, it just for some reason, the style of, I feel like Monkey Bone was trying to be Beetlejuice in a way with the world they were making.
I know it has Brendan Fraser, but that's all I know. I've seen I remember seeing the box, like the VHS box for it, like at the video store when I was little.
Yeah, for some reason I really wanted to see it.
Yeah, I wanted to see it too, but I think it was PG-13, and when I I was a little kid and I wasn't allowed to see it.
Yeah,
and then by the time I was old enough, I was like, nah, that probably sucks.
Yeah, I remember my parents read I was like, can I get can you get me movie tickets for this? And they read the description of the movie, and they were just, I forget what the description is, but they immediately were like, this is what you want to go see? And it said it had something to do with sex. I know about that. I know that. And I was so young, and I was like, yeah, that movie sounds awesome. And they bought me tickets for it anyway. And I went and saw it. But there's this world that he gets transported to with all these characters, and I feel like they look like a sad attempt at what Beetlejuice's world was. Because you see he's got the white and black geometric pattern shirt thing going on that Beetlejuice had, but then there's weird sculpted practical effect characters in the background, but they're all very poorly done and just kind of crappy looking.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yep.
Speaking of practical effects, I started watching the Dark Crystal series that's on Netflix.
Ooh, how's that going? Does it live up?
Oh man,
to the hype?
It's fucking beautiful.
Is it? Sorry, Mary McCheese again.
Just like the style of Dark Crystal, and the animation of it, it's so cool. I would definitely recommend. I mean, I didn't get super far into it because each episode's 45 minutes long. So
I just want to see what it looks like.
It is animated, so it might be a little hard to get the aesthetic from a two-dimensional image. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of practical effects though, so from a still you could at least see what the puppets and stuff look like, and these are really cool.
It's really gorgeous. I'm sure there's a lot of CG stuff
on top of it.
Not necessarily on top of it, but as far as the characters, I don't think there's any on top of it. I'm just saying in establishing shots and stuff and live-bys, stuff like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Unless they built a giant outer world, an up.
Oh yeah. Unless the entire world was made instead of just scenes.
If they made
you can't do the sky if there's no sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
wide angle shots are.
Just establishing shots, stuff like that. At least a giant, large scale establishing shot of the geography.
Yeah, it's this looks all real.
I mean, it does look like it's all real. It all looks like a set,
Yeah, but it definitely looks modified. If you walked onto the set, it wouldn't look exactly like that.
Yeah, no, they definitely altered the colors and stuff digitally, but
it doesn't matter because somebody crafted that, and then a second person came and did the editing, And that's a craft too. Everything's just a craft building on top of a craft, turning into another craft.
Yeah.
It's like us deciding to go to a party and then putting on a costume and then acting real cool in front of people. It just stacks. It's the same.
I don't know if we act real cool or...
Well, just be there. I mean, it doesn't matter how we act, but we're going to be there in a situation wearing a thing. Which is what these are. These are puppets on a set being filmed. And then somebody's doing editing afterward. Just like we will do to our pictures where we're editing the girls we're dancing with because we're dancing alone on the floor because nobody thinks we're cool.
What the hell was that?
I think that was your mind telling you that it's time to move on.
So, what other practical effects do you like in movies?
Recently I said something about Planet of the Apes. That's
Yeah,
a pretty good one.
Yeah, you did, Ryan.
I really love the practical effects in that. They look fake, but in a good way. But I think, I don't know, I know Star Wars practical effects were amazing, but...
What kind of other practical effects from Planet of the Apes were there aside from, like...
It was mostly just the facial prosthetic, like,
yeah.
stuff. And that's...
Well, I was mostly, like, thinking of, like, animated stuff or, like...
Oh, well,
or, like,
anything that Leica makes.
Or, like, creatures that are in movies, like,
Dude, anything in, like,
you know,
Coraline, and Paranorman and Box Trolls.
Yeah. Well, all that's, like, stop motion.
Yeah, but everything's practical in that because they made literally everything.
Yeah,
so
it is, but I was just thinking of, like, crossover stuff where there's, like... Well, you said Star
Willy
Wars.
Wonka, dude.
Yeah, Star Wars, you said...
Star Wars,
earlier,
the original Willy Wonka, when they first walk into... And I know this brings it back to Willy Wonka again, but where they first walk in and they sing... What's that song? Why can't I think of it? Oh, Pure Imagination. Sorry. They sing Pure Imagination. It's Gene Wilder?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gene Wilder sing Ah! Gene Wilder walks into the room, sings Pure Imagination, and you just see this world, and it's amazing. Full of candy and delight, and it's all real. You can... You know, I always thought it was disgusting when the one girl, like, picks the cream out of the top of the mushroom, and it's just like her hands are in it, and there's just cream everywhere. And I'm like, oh, if somebody else wanted to go eat that now, it's just like your hands were all over this big puddle of cream. And...
Yeah, but that's how the whole thing is. Like, wouldn't you think that about the whole, like, universe that they were in? Because the whole thing would be dirty, because everything just gets dirty. It's not, like, wrapped up candies everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, and I was just thinking, bringing that up as a point, like, the wall where they all licked it, and it tasted like snozberries or whatever.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Snozberries taste like snozberries.
That's the same movie.
Yeah. It's the same exact movie. That's
Totally.
what they say when they go into... Jacob, you're remembering this incorrectly. That's what they say when they go into the room and they all lick the...
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah? You got me?
Yep. So what...
They all lick the wallpaper, and then, like, the next person comes and they just lick the wallpaper, and then, it's literally a hallway of germs and saliva at that point.
That's how that's how his whole warehouse was.
True.
It was just, like, unwrapped, like, food items.
Yeah, and with, like, little men walking around.
It almost implies that it's not for eating, which he very explicitly explains before they go in there.
You're right. Do you think it's about the kids being bad?
I don't know. Do you?
And being punished for being bad children and not listening to the rules, and that's the
almost
message they were trying to take?
Almost like some sort of cautionary tale.
Don't take candy from strange men.
Don't eat food off the ground, you dumb idiot.
Yeah. And if there's a pool of chocolate, don't scoop it up into your hands and taint all the chocolate that goes down the waterfall to make the bars. It's all tainted. It's all got your hand in it. Everything produced from the factory. That's why you can't take it. Germs are bad.
Germs are bad.
I know germs are bad. Because? Good versus bad germs. Are bad and People also ask, are bad and good bacteria? What does that even mean?
That's not a real thing.
Yeah, it is. It says are bad.
No,
and
I just mean the
Yeah.
phrase.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Are all diseases caused by germs? Why are bacteria dangerous? Google is getting lazy.
Wait, what's wrong with why are bacteria dangerous?
I guess why are bacteria dangerous is right. I was thinking why is, but that's actually wrong. Why is bacteria dangerous? Oh, that sounds better to me. Why are bacteria dangerous versus
Well,
why
that's
is?
that's like a plural versus singular thing, but again, let's not get too lost in the weeds and semantics,
Yeah, the good thing is that very few bacteria are harmful, but bad bacteria aren't much fun.
Yep,
No,
that's what you would call a disease, Ryan.
And we don't want
And that's
diseases.
no fun. That's not fun like Halloween.
We only
is.
want to disease your thoughts and your mind with our knowledge. Here,
Yeah.
people also search for it.
I
with
wouldn't
the-
equate our show with a disease, but
I mean, it spreads
we'll
like
let,
wildfire.
We'll let the viewers decide on that one.
Well, I mean, it's going viral for a reason. It's viral because it's a disease of the mind.
All right, if that's what it takes to be
That's
viral,
what viral means.
then we're
Spreads quickly.
We're like bacteria.
Yeah.
Hit that bell.
And subscribe to the podcast. Make your dreams come true.
And those of you who are subscribed and listening,
How-
we love you. We love you more than Halloween.
Yeah. We love you more than Christmas, the Halloween, and
Well,
Thanksgiving.
You can't get it better than Halloween, Ryan.
that's
We
true.
don't
Halloween's
need
the
to
top.
We need to say no more.
We didn't say like we love you more than Sweetest Day, which would be an insult.
Oh my god. That's not a holiday.
It's not. But Halloween this year, if you didn't know, it's coming up on the 31st.
Good old All Hallows Eve or whatever the fuck. Wait, is that what it's
All
called?
Hallows Eve. I'm not sure.
I think that's what.
Real
it's called.
quick,
That's what Halloween is, because All Hallows Day
What is Halloween?
November 1st.
learn the history, origins. We might have to go over the origins of Halloween at some other time when we're talking
Yeah,
about Halloween.
That's fine. I mean, we got derailed off of the movies and stuff pretty
Movies.
quickly.
Yeah, and the costumes. I mean,
Did you like Child's Play?
I did.
That's a pretty decent practical effect. Also, Cronenberg. I don't know if you've ever seen any of his movie. He does really disturbing practical effects.
Gotcha. Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Cronenberg.
You've never seen any of his?
I'm not sure. I might have, but I don't know what movies he's made. I guess I'll go to his IMDb, right?
He's got Naked Lunch. I think he did
The Fly.
Yeah, of course, The Fly, the original one. Crash. That's a pretty well-known movie. Oh yeah, Eastern Promises.
Oh, The Dead Zone.
Yep.
I know of The Dead Zone. Crash, Spider, History of Violence. I haven't seen too many of these. Yeah, so practical effects. I really wish that I could say the practical effects in Big Fish were all the effects in Big Fish were all practical.
He's also known as the king of venereal horror.
Venereal.
Look up, just put practical effects after his name, because they're pretty bizarre.
I'd love to see it.
Also, the movie Eraserhead has some fucking
Yeah,
disturbing
I was thinking about that.
practical effects.
That was one that I had
Oh yeah,
surfing around my mind.
Videodrome. That one has really fucking weird stuff in it.
Oh boy.
You might find something in a video if you click through it.
Oh, this is. Nah.
I would just go on images,
Yeah, let's do images.
but
Sweaty nerds. Oh boy. These are very, very strange.
yeah, they're usually like bloody and like fleshy stuff.
Oh, I remember the practical effect that makes me the most uncomfortable, and I don't know why, because it's not even that bad, is Coneheads.
Oh, really? What?
I hate the Coneheads. I just don't like the way it looks.
That's
like
a
the
funny
head
movie.
thing. It's funny, but like the design of their heads like really freaks me out for some reason. Like it's weird because the things that I'm like, wow, that's kind of freaky. They're like things that aren't supposed to be freaky. Like they're not. It's not like somebody's getting murdered or like their organs are like being, like in Alien when it bursts out of the stomach. It's like those kinds of effects. Those are meant to be like shock things. I don't think the Coneheads was supposed to be that, but the whole time I was looking at them like, there's something wrong about this.
Never got that.
You never looked at this and got that.
And got that feeling that
It
you were
just
saying?
looks so wrong. I'm actually like
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
they're aliens.
I'm like uncomfortable having this open on the computer right
and their
now.
teeth were really weird too. They had like multiple rows of like little like spiny like needle like teeth. I never
the Coneheads animated whatever they're even it's just as bad. It's not as bad as animated actually. The
look at that
realistic ones are
picture
disturbing.
of Samuel L. Jackson as a
as a Conehead.
Yeah. as Mace Windu as a Conehead.
Yeah, and then a lightsaber comes out of the tip of his head, and he starts battling people with like a giant cone saber. Oh man, that would make an interesting fight scene. But I really, really dislike this I really am uncomfortable right now.
That's so weird.
It's so
I mean, I
dumb.
guess it looks like their head kind of looks like the shape of a butt plug. But I never even thought about that.
Oh man, that's
But-
making me think about like putting the Conehead's head using it in a way that it wasn't meant to be used.
I honestly never thought of that comparison though until you started saying you were uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, that's even worse though. Have you ever seen that video of the dude shoving his head into the girl's vagina?
No.
Yeah, that video is gross, and this makes it even worse thinking about this. The Coneheads like being shoved in anything.
Yep.
Even like being shoved into your house, like even if they walked in the front door, they'd be disturbing. I can't believe it. I can't even fathom what it would be like or how disturbing it would be for them to go into the back door. Yep.
I don't know. Couldn't say. But I never thought that much into it. I mean, obviously they made it so that they look weird like an alien, but you know, maybe it's uncanny to some people because they're human, except for the top of their head.
Wasn't the Coneheads like wasn't it a comic or something first?
No, it was an SNL.
It was an
sketch.
SNL. Oh, right. It came from SNL, right? It's Dan Aykroyd. Yep.
That's I don't know. That's not really too disturbing of a practical effect, but I was trying to think of. Do you remember the creatures from the Mario Brothers movie? That was supposed to
I
be
do.
like the Koopas.
I do. They were like these gigantic bodies wearing
Yeah.
suits, and then they had like a tiny little crocodile head.
Yeah. And they would just like they were like waddling when they would walk, right?
They were Goombas, right? Goombas Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, the live action. Also, you spelled Goombas with a C, so it says Goombas.
Yeah.
The head, it's like just so
too
weird.
small.
It's a tiny little
Why
head.
is it so small?
And the body is much larger than even a human being's body.
My question is like, who gave the art direction where they were like, Goomba? And then this is what they imagined a Goomba is, as if they had never seen Mario, or played Mario at once in their life. It's disturbing. Maybe the idea was like, I don't know. Maybe they were like they confused Goombas and Koopas because I could at least see where like an influence of a turtle would come in on there, where it's like got a big broad shoulders and like a big body, but then a small head that kind of pops out of a hole. Maybe that's what actually happened. They were like, oh, we thought you meant Koopa, and they combined the Goombas and Koopas together, but it was also a mad person, and they ended up with this. Didn't they have like jetpacks or something in that movie?
Yeah. Definitely a shitty movie, but it did have practical effects, so I'll give it that much.
And then it had the one CGI. Yoshi was a CGI effect, right? And it was terrible. He looked like a raptor.
Yeah, I do kind of remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I almost forgot there was like a Yoshi in that movie.
Yeah, because he wasn't Yoshi. He was a raptor. Like
Yeah.
He was actually a raptor.
Yeah. It's like a little foam latex raptor.
It does look like now looking back at it, it must have been a practical effect.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it totally is.
Man,
you got to appreciate them for that at least. Bad movie, cool effects.
The creatures in
in a
Dark
way.
Crystal, oh my god, the creatures are so fucking cool. Even if you don't care for the story, which it seems like it's a slow burn, like there's a lot of like lore in it, but man, the effects are so cool. But you know what I was thinking a second ago was another practical effects movie, Never Ending Story.
Yes.
And boy, does that movie feel like a never-ending story when you watch it now. I tried to watch it like a few years ago because I was like, oh, I loved that movie. And holy fuck, that is a slow grind watching that piece of shit.
I really enjoyed it, and I've watched it somewhat recently.
It's so bad. It does not hold up at all.
I always like the rock
If you
guy,
if you
like the
feel
giant rock creature.
I mean,
man.
if you want to watch it purely just for the practical effects, then go ahead, and for the nostalgia factor, but man, the story is such a slog. It's really bad, and the dialogue sucks. But,
I
but
don't
yeah,
think I was watching it for the story. When I watched it recently, I was like, oh, I want to see what those effects looked like again.
That's kind of why I watched it, but I somewhat spoiled my childhood feelings for it,
Yeah.
Because I had such a good memory of it, and then I watched it. I'm like, oh, this movie fucking blows. So, also there's The Labyrinth, which is an actual good movie.
It's good, and then,
but that's Jim Henson.
And
company.
same as Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
So, but the thing with The Labyrinth or it's just Labyrinth or whatever. It's got a scene in it where every time I watch it, I cringe, and it's where they do all the fart jokes. When they're going across the bog of eternal stench, and I'm just I always watch that part a little childish.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those movies, Dark Crystal's
had to have something.
Yeah, Dark Crystal's pretty grounded, and the universe is pretty creepy and stuff. But yeah, I mean, most Jim Henson stuff, it's a little cheeky and they're gonna have some juvenile stuff.
It's got to have stuff for the kids because that's the main audience. But Labyrinth is a movie for everyone. One of my favorites for sure. It's
also
amazing. David Bowie.
Also, Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth is weird.
That also is a great movie and has practical effects.
Yeah, it's Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also did Pacific Rim. Not practical effects, but pretty cool movie still.
Pan's Labyrinth, the scene with the hands with the eyeball in them.
Yeah.
That part disturbs the crap out of me. It was amazing and I loved it.
That's one of those characters where you're like, yeah, pretty sure that's Guillermo.
Yeah, that.
It's something
not
very...
just anyone's mind.
Oh,
can
he
come
also
up with that.
He also did Hellboy, which has some fucking
Oh
badass
yeah,
effects.
Hellboy is amazing. That would be cool costumes to go as. We never figured out what costumes we were
I know.
gonna go as. That was the whole point of that. That was a majority of the episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we will I think we spent enough time looking for costumes, and we'll figure something out, and then if our fans are lucky, they might get some pictures.
Yeah, but it'll be DM to you. Because there's only 23 of you right now, so I mean, I think we can still handle it.
It would take about 23 minutes to send them individually at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
Although we have no way of seeing our listenership for our podcast.
Yeah, there could be more.
Because we can't see that unless we pay for a premium hosting site. But we don't have money for that right now because
we're not.
Yeah, we're new, so yeah, like we said before, hit that subscribe button.
Super helpful, everyone.
Even if you're not gonna watch us again, just hit the button. Like the only way you'll
Yeah,
even get
and like it too if you
Yeah.
enjoyed your time here.
the only way you'll even get notifications when we post is if you hit the bell. So even if you don't want notifications, still just subscribe. It's not gonna like
Yeah, well,
disrupt your
feed.
YouTube page or whatever.
Yeah, maybe we'll pop up like
Yeah.
when it's relevant
And
to
it-
your searches.
And
but
if you do enjoy us, you know, don't hesitate to leave us a comment. You can give us ideas if you want.
Yeah, I would love a few comments just telling us stuff you want to see us search for. That would be super
Yeah.
helpful and
I mean,
interesting.
there's plenty of world for us to think of things to search, but like, you know, some people might want to hear about specific things, and like they don't want to hear about fucking Mega Man and Mario and fucking Willy Wonka every time, you know.
True. We can explore worlds that we know nothing about,
Yeah.
and we can make worlds. Tell us if you want more improv comedy bits with characters in them. So that
Yeah.
kind of happens at random. But
I mean, yeah, we could
if you
try
like
to.
it, we could try it.
We can make it try to do it every time, but there's no point of us doing it on command if nobody wants to hear it. So
Yeah.
we like doing it, but it's typically just spontaneous. So
Yep.
you know.
Let us know what parts you like, what parts you don't like, and we'll modify this show for you. This is a group effort
And it's
because everyone uses the internet.
only gonna get better with love.
Love.
And I know I love, you know, making this stuff, so I think Ryan does too. So
And we love each other.
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And we love our small group of fans. We'll never forget you for hanging in there, you know, at the very
won't.
beginning.
We won't. You never forget your first.
True. Never forget your first. But anyways, like next time we might talk about some more Halloween stuff since we're in the holiday season, as you called it last time.
Yep, it's spooky season.
So
Take
you know,
off your skin and walk around as a skeleton all month.
that's something else. Like, you know, if people want to hear about like holiday stuff around the holidays, we'll make it like more of an event. Or if you want to hear only a little bit, then we'll just, you know, leave it out. Like,
Yeah.
I think it would be fun to like theme the whole month, like, or Christmas we can do like more Christmassy stuff.
Like
and,
every time we say something on a Christmas episode, like a bell rings or something, like it's just jingles in the background.
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
You replace the bleeps with jingling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're giving me more work to do, but yeah, we
Yeah.
might do that.
That's just an idea I'm throwing out. That's what we did.
And we're not gonna. It's not gonna be Christmas exclusive, Ryan. Don't forget about, you know.
Of course not.
Don't forget about the Jews.
Yeah.
And all the
We could
other,
do a whole episode on
and all
Hanukkah.
and all the other fun, you know, holiday rituals. We'll be inclusive here.
Yeah.
So yeah, just let us know if you.
Passover and Yom Kippur.
Let us know if we should try to, you know, go all the way with having
Yeah.
some holiday stuff or not, because you know, it's been kind of cool. We could probably talk about Halloween for many more hours to come.
Yeah,
Maybe we will, maybe we won't.
We'll see what comes up next time.
Yeah, next time.
And just for one holiday, it was National Taco Day last week, and I got some tacos from Taco Bell. But so you should go enjoy some tacos right now.
Don't
They're
talk.
delicious.
Don't talk about holidays that aren't real, Ryan. Nobody gives a shit about that.
About National Taco Day. That's great. I love me some tacos.
There doesn't need to be a holiday for everything.
But we could. Yeah, you're right. That would be way too many special episodes.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just gonna stick with them big boys unless we
Them
get
big boys.
another request. So
Yeah.
until then, have a good evening.
Christmas holiday.